This morning, I want to talk to you about jellyfish. Have you ever seen jellyfish?
Yes.
Has anybody here ever been stung by a jellyfish?
Yes.
Nobody here. Oh,
I said
yes. You haven't been? Okay. So I was watching the Discovery Channel the other day. This has actually been a week ago. Did anybody ever watch the Discovery Channel with the animals and stuff? Well, they were doing this special about jellyfish, and apparently over the past year off the coast of Japan, they are having a horrible time with jellyfish. So many jellyfish that when the fishermen go out to throw out their nets to catch the fish, guess what they're catching?
Jellyfish.
And when they pull the nets over, it's so many jellyfish, it makes the boat tip over. And so they can't catch any fish, and it's just horrible. And these clusters of jellyfish are miles wide. So many jellyfish, and I thought, why are there so many jellyfish? Well then,
They actually tip the boat all the way over.
yes, yes. So then they told me about the life cycle of a jellyfish, and you guys would not believe this. Well, it's amazing. Now, I don't know if this applies to all types of jellyfish. I'll go ahead and put that disclaimer out there. I only know about this one kind of jellyfish off the coast of Japan. What happens is one jellyfish egg floats to the bottom of the ocean, and it waits. It can wait up to 10 years before something happens. It's waiting for the perfect water conditions. Well, apparently, over the past year, it's been the perfect water conditions, and all these little jellyfish eggs are starting to hatch. So then, it just puts out two little arms like this, and it's going back and forth with the water, and then it grows up into a tower, standing on the bottom of the ocean floor like this. And then, y'all aren't going to believe this, it grows this leg, and it goes bloop, and it leaves a tower there, and it makes a new tower. It duplicates itself. It makes a copy of itself. Weird, right? Then, both of the towers do what? Grow a leg, and they go bloop. Now, there's 4 towers from this one jellyfish egg. Then, all 4 towers do what? Grow a leg. And then there's this whole garden of jellyfish tower thingies, and that's not the scientific name. And they're all just standing there. And then, guess what happens? These jellyfish towers, I had to get a picture for this because I can't even describe this. This is what the jellyfish tower looks like. It has all these leafy layers to it. Each layer breaks off, and then that becomes a jellyfish. Yeah. Wow. So one egg can make hundreds of jellyfish. I was in amazement. And first of all, if you can watch something like that and not think that there's a God that created that, it's so intricate, it's just unbelievable. But, you know what this reminded me of, this whole thing? Sometimes when we share Jesus' love with somebody, that's called planting a seed. If you tell just one person about God's love in your life, you've planted a seed. And then, you know what might happen? That person might tell somebody about God's love. And then both of those people might tell somebody about God's love, right? And then those people might tell somebody about God's, and before you know it, there's hundreds of people that have heard about God's love just from the one thing that you might have said to somebody, right? And it was just like this one jellyfish egg making hundreds of jellyfish.
Small?
It was small. Very small. And then when each jellyfish grows up, it holds 1 billion eggs. I mean, I don't know why we're all not just over on jellyfish by this point. But anyway. So always think about that. When you are thinking, well, should I say something to this person about God's love? I don't really know. I don't really know them. It's not really going to matter if I don't say anything, you know. That might not be true. It might make a very big difference. Okay? Who wants to say our prayer today? Here, we'll let Xavier come and say it. All right, everybody, bow your heads. Close your eyes.
God's good cause for thank you, my friend, for all. Amen.
Amen. Now, we don't have children's church today, but we do have mission friends. Okay? So if you're under first grade, you can go with Miss Tanya.